to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Oh boy. Oh boy, the master had me. Hey. Oh Lord, my back. Oops, yeah. Yeah. I will send you a galaxy if you add me. Add you for what? Invite you on my live. If you give me a galaxy now, then I'll let you on my live. Yeah. If you send me a galaxy, I'll let you on my live. How about that? Yeah, go ahead. If you send me one, I'll let you come on. Ever have back pain? You know what I'm saying? My Cash App? I got a Cash App if you want to send money that way. Oh boy. I feel like I broke my back yesterday doing all that benching. You gotta watch. You know, when you overdo it. I overdid it yesterday. I worked out for 2 hours. Felt like I did my legs. Oh my God. Doing that leg press really kills I'm in so much pain right now. I'm laying down. Uncle doesn't believe in jobs. Yes, I do. That's not why I'm not working right now. It's a Sunday. Today's Sunday, so I don't think a lot of people work on Sundays. I want to watch. You want to watch what? Speaking of watching, I just got done watching some of that It movie. There's if you guys go on HBO, it's called Welcome to Derry. I just got done watching episode 1, and let me tell you, that was one hell of a episode. Some crazy stuff. But it was good, really good. So, yeah. A really good show so far. I love Welcome to Derry. Yeah, I do too. I'm only watching one episode, maybe a week. I'm not trying to overdo it. But it looks very intriguing. That and I got Hulu. I'm gonna start watching King of the Hill. I love King of the Hill. Dragon Ball Daima more specifically. I watched episode 1 today. and it wasn't bad actually. You know, I mean, compared to Super's first episode was trash, but so far so good. It's interesting. Um, what's my favorite movie or series? Well, movie is kind of hard. I like a lot of movies, but if we're just talking about strictly TV shows, you know, I like a lot of TV shows. I mean, are we talking animated or are we talking real life? You know, where we're talking people. Because we're talking animated. I mean, obviously, Dragon Ball, but if we're talking like real life series, I mean, I like Trailer Park Boys. I really love that TV series. I never really knew much about anything like that. In fact, I grew up in the early 2000s, and I'm kind of surprised I never actually watched Trailer Park Boys, given that, my certain circumstances, but, I grew up living in apartments and stuff, so, and that came out, I think, back in 2001, so I'm just surprised that I never actually got to watch it, but, yeah, I love that TV series. You like World War II movies? Sometimes. I like Saving Private Ryan. Yeah. I like Game of Thrones. I like right now I'm watching House of the Dragon on HBO. So far, it's really interesting. I mean, I like the first season, so I'm on the second season right now. I love it. I mean, Game of Thrones is slightly better, but it's still very interesting to watch. Recently I started purchasing a bunch of these streaming services like Hulu, HBO, and stuff. So I'm just, watching stuff because I've been so deprived of TV shows lately. I haven't watched Netflix in over a year, so, or HBO, so I was like, let's go ahead and, purchase a couple of these and start watching some TV because I've been so, I don't know. It's just one of those things, it's been so long since I watched any, well, Hulu, no, I'm watching Hulu's free trial, but, Netflix and HBO I had to pay for, unfortunately. I get a 30-day free trial with Hulu. You're right, I am taking advantage of Hulu, but HBO charged me $11, and Netflix was $7.99. So, for under $20, I got Netflix and HBO. So I was like, okay, that's not a bad deal. Wasn't bad, and I got Hulu for free. Shit, Schindler's List, yeah, I like that too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought about getting Crunchyroll. I like cartoon or anime, but it's only a 7-day trial, and I'd probably forget to cancel it, and they charge me all that money. So I'm like, no, I just watch, Dragon Ball on Hulu. I was gonna do it for Netflix, but when I went on Netflix, I'm like, what the hell is this? I purchased it, and I went to go find Dragon Ball, and I seen it was in the sub. I'm like, why am I watching this Japanese stuff? I don't want to listen to Japanese I don't want to see subtitles. I was like, this is bullshit. I purchased, Netflix predominantly because I wanted to watch, Dragon Ball. That and, Cobra Kai and a couple other things. But, I was kind of irritated. So I was like, okay, we're going to go over to Hulu and we're going to, do the free trial because that's bullshit. I wanted to watch the English, the version. So, are you Eddie? No, my name is Brad. Seems you have a sensible heart to like, Schindler's List. Schindler's List, I haven't watched that in a long time. I don't really remember much about that. I know. I just remember it being a very, very good movie. One of the best movies I've ever seen, probably. Yeah. Um, are you Bernard? The fuck out of here with that. No. Have you seen Attack on Titans? I've seen it, but I don't watch. That's like WB stuff. That's like really like it's teenager stuff. Kids watch that stuff. I don't. I don't watch children's stuff anymore. All that Pokemon stuff or Yu-Gi-Oh or SpongeBob. I don't watch all that stuff. Yeah, I don't watch all that stuff. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. Uh, Pokemon. Yeah, I don't watch Pokemon. Have you ever watched Cobra Kai? I just told you I was watching it earlier, so yeah. Have I ever watched Cobra Kai? It's like, why do you guys keep asking the same question? Yes, I've watched Cobra Kai many times. I've watched it many times. I've watched Cobra Kai a million times, Yeah. Cobra Kai, John. Do I fancy Johnny or Danny? I like all the characters. Yeah. All the characters. Mm. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? We are Eddie. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, boy. How many haters do we have in here today? Hmm. 32 haters. Fuck. Yeah, I figured we got a lot of haters in there. Hmm. Don't tell me what to do. That's not why I'm covering my hair. Trust me, I already know I already have hair thinning. That's not why I'm covering my head. Exactly. Got a lot of people that. Am I tired? Yeah, I would say so. I told you if you were paying attention earlier that I'm in pain. I'm in pain. But you don't listen. Today's a day of relaxation. Exactly. Today's my day of relaxation. Been pain from working out. I overdid it yesterday. So I slept for 12 hours last night. I was just sleepy, And I'm still tired for some reason. Yeah. I don't normally work out that hard, but I did. When is the job arcing? When is the job arc coming out? I don't fucking know. Never. Why would I get an iPhone? Yeah, why would I want an iPhone? I don't want an iPhone. Yeah. 45. God damn it, they're back. It's nice having peace for once, but they're all every fucking time. Damn it. Get 2 hours, then I gotta deal with this whacking bullshit again. I'm mid. I'm a fucking mid. If you're gonna give me some money, go ahead and send it. You don't have to keep asking me if I need money. I think it's, it's pretty obvious I need money. I say that I have my fucking Cash App on my profile. I think you guys just like to act like an asshole towards me. What the hell is that? That's a demonic face. Yeah, we gotta get you out of here. So many fucking nasty people in there. Oh my god. Get this fucker out of here. Thinning hair already. Dude. Did you not see what I looked like when I was 21? Why do I gotta always defend myself about my thinning hair? I tell people I was 21 I had thin hair. People were like, well, you were a Norwood 3 back then. Yeah, and I still kind of am a Norwood 3 when I was 21. My hairline wasn't so good back then. So, well, you're not 21, no, but I'm not a Norwood 5 either. I'm still a Norwood 3.5, maybe, if that. I'm not quite a 4 yet. And what I'm saying is, in almost 14 years, I went from a Norwood 3 to a Norwood 3.5. Do you understand? My hairline hasn't gotten much worse, so taking medication has kind of staved off the hair loss a little bit, so quite a bit actually, but you guys make fun of me and say, well, you look terrible now. Well, if you would have seen me at 21, you'd be like, what the fuck, dude? You're going to have all your hair gone in the next 5 years. You'll be bald. Well, fast forward 14 years, I'm not fucking bald, am I? No. So, if you take medication like I told you, you can keep your hairline at least stagnant for quite some time. So all these assholes saying, oh, you'll be bald in 5 years. Doubt it. So I'll be taking my meds for another 5 years, so I'll still have my hairline. Yeah, it's just creeping up on me, you know. The older I get, the more hair I do lose, but it's slow. Very, very slow. It's a very slow process. I'm able to, you know, slow it down substantially. You know, unless I get a hair transplant, I will eventually be a Norwood 4, you know. But that hopefully is another 10 or 15 years away. In the meantime, I have to deal with assholes saying I'm old. And I'm still somewhat young. You know, so. I take finasteride once, or I take it about twice a week. I used to take it one a day, but the sexual side effects were very strong. So this last 12 months, I've been taking 2 pills a week. So I've lost a lot of hair in the last 12 months, but you know, I've been able to at least stabilize somewhat. I had to up the dose to 4 pills, but you know, I take one every other day now. I used to take one every day, and that's why I was able to keep my hairline for so long. But last January, I was like, I'm gonna stop taking this shit. I stopped taking it, and you know, I had to get back on it again. So yeah, if you get on finasteride, you can't get off of it. I hate to tell you, but if you get off the medication, you're gonna lose your hair if you have aggressive hair loss. You know, my videos, I started noticing it was getting much worse in like March. You know, when I started making those videos, I wasn't taking the finasteride in March. So I didn't get back on it seriously until about June. You know, I was taking it so infrequently back in March. I wasn't taking it at all, actually. Started back on it in April. I took 3 months off, and I started taking 2 pills a day, or a week, excuse me, until June, and I doubled it. So, yeah, I probably should do it every day like I'm supposed to, but I don't give a fuck anymore. I mean, I figure it's holding enough. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in 2016, I kind of did the same bullshit. You know, you could see my scalp. You know, I kind of got this bad, and eventually I had to start taking double the dose. Then I got on dutasteride, which is fucking insane. I'm not doing that again. I lost a lot of headway in 2016. I mean, what you see here, I had this bullshit. So I got on dutasteride after the double dose of finasteride stopped working. So I couldn't regain all the bullshit. So I took that for a good year, and I gained back all the bullshit I lost. But, you know, again, I lost a lot of that, the drive, you know, so I got off of that, and I finally recovered. But it's just, dutasteride's too strong of a drug for me. I can't handle it. You know, the sexual side effects are tremendous for me. I've done it, and it worked wonders for my hair regrowth, but it's much stronger than finasteride for me, and I can't utilize it. You know, I'm still young, kind of, and I like to have those things. I like to have a drive, you know what I'm saying? I'm not old yet, so I had to get the fuck off of dutasteride. So yeah, I got off dutasteride in 2017, and I just started taking finasteride again. You know, side effects went away, or at least the adverse effects that, you know, you get from the dutasteride. So I eventually recovered most, you know, of my side effects, but still, I would never go on that medication ever again. If I ever needed to recover, like this time, I'm probably going to have to get a hair transplant. But that's just part of the deal, you know. Fuck no. The sex drive is the most important thing you can lose. Like, if someone would have told me that, because you lose it slowly. Men don't realize when they get on dutasteride or finasteride that you're going to lose your sex drive. If you start to lose it, you're going to lose it. If you don't notice it, you don't notice it. But for me, I noticed the side effects after about a year on finasteride. But it was very, very small. It's kind of like a chemical castration. The longer you take the fucking medication, the more damage you do. But you don't notice it. It's not like automatically where you have a reaction to it. It's more or less you notice it over time. You know, the depressing factor it brings, brain fog. It does all that shit. It makes you less of it just makes you less of a man over time. And before you know it, you've been taking it for years. You're like, what the hell? You know, I used to be an aggressive guy that would blow your fucking head off if you pissed me off. But now I'm so calm. Relatively speaking, I mean, I'm not very nice, but I mean, I used to be much worse. I mean, I've been to prison, to jail, so many times. So it's like, you know, it's not something I would ever take again. If I could do it over again, I would have never taken this shit in my life. It just isn't worth all the headache of taking, finasteride. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you know it's terrible. It changes your perspective. It changes a lot of things. Your hormones get off balance. You get a lot of brain fog, and you can't think as fast as you used to. Exactly. So it's fucking ridiculous. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend to start it. I wouldn't recommend it ever. If you're a young guy, do not take finasteride because there's a high chance, high probability that you're going to have side effects. And it might not be sexual, but psychologically, it depresses. It's a depressant. In my opinion, it makes you less masculine as a man. It messes with your hormones. So I wouldn't do something like that. I wouldn't tell you I'm just telling you from my experience that it's not good. Been on it for 14 years now. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this medication. No. It's not a win-win. If you lose your sex drive, I'm going to tell you right now, what's the fucking point of having your hair? I'm a good-looking guy, so I don't really need hair. A buzz cut, I would still look good. But if you're ugly, then you're fucked. You're going to look ugly. Then, there's guys that say, well, they need their hair. But, if you're really ugly enough, I don't really think the hair is going to do you any good, You know what I'm saying? Buddy, people are hating on the comments. Yeah, well, a lot of people hate me. That's just what people do. I got a lot of hate, unfortunately. But yeah. What do I think about clavicular? He's an idiot. He's dumb. He's just, another teenager that thinks he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's stupid. He needs to grow up. Aren't you the guy who got raped in Palm Springs? No. No. Get on his stream, Clavic, you'll get rich. No, I'm not getting on that douchebag's stream. He's a joke. He sells nonsense to younger people. They buy his bullshit. You don't need even K Shami. Those two make me sick. I can't watch them. They make me sick. You know. You ever watch K Shami? That's a fucking joke. I haven't forgot about him either. They sell their stupid courses and their supplements. It's a fucking joke. Okay, it really is. Help the filter. Brad isn't about the hustle. No, I'm just telling you they're lying. You gotta, if you want, I hate to say it, but if you want to look good, you gotta put in the hard work. You gotta work out hard. I mean, that fucker, if you look at Clavicular, he thinks he's hot stuff with his physique. He has a nice face, but his physique isn't top notch. Okay, he's like 12, 15% body fat. He's not put in the effort like you think he has. He's half-assed it maybe for 6 months to a year. That type of physique is not, a physique like mine. He certainly hasn't put in years to get that physique. So it doesn't impress me. Exactly. Clav gets 0 play. I don't know what the hell you mean by that. I think he gets plenty of women. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm not saying he's not getting women. I'm just saying he's a scam artist. Just like K Shami's a scam artist. Just like V Shred is a scam artist. What the fuck is his name? That middle-aged douchebag. He shouts and screams on YouTube. He thinks he's 100% right. What's his name, guys? I know you know his name. He's a bodybuilder. He always screeches like a parrot. I can't think of his name. He's annoying. You know what I'm saying? The guy on YouTube, he thinks he's 100% accurate every time he talks. Like he's a fucking doctor. I can't stand him, dude. What's his name? Greg Doucette. That piece of shit. Dude, he's selling scams. The reason he lives in that multi-million-dollar fucking house that he's got up in Canada is because he's selling you garbage. He thinks that, because he took steroids for all those years and he looks so good that he has great advice. I don't give a fuck if he's got a master's degree. He's selling you bullshit, dude. You don't need to buy his shit to look good. How the fuck do you think I got my physique? I got it by putting the time in, dude. So don't buy what these people sell you. Ever. It's like, you don't need creatine. You don't need protein supplements. You can get plenty of it from meat. It's just when I see people lie like that and they tell you bullshit, and it's like I put in the hard work to look good, it's a fucking joke. Those people are jerks, dude. They're disgusting. They make me sick. So I'm not just picking on Clavicular here, even though he's in the news right now and, all this shit's going on. Because Greg Doucette, he should know better. That guy is a fucking disgrace. And he has the audacity to pick on Clavicular. I really find that amusing because Greg Doucette is a pile of shit. He talks bad about these guys that look good, and he himself is selling bullshit. So what is he talking about? Clavicular said you're a mid-tier normie. Yeah, well, whatever Clavicular says isn't 100% accurate. A lot of what he says is bullshit. If you want to know how attractive you are, let me tell you something. All you got to do is go on, what the hell is it called? LooksMax GPT, Chat GPT. If you want 100% accuracy, you're never going to get that. If you want to know what you look like based on pictures, if you go on Chat GPT, it'll tell you basically what you are on a PSL scale. For me, I'm an 8.5 to a 9 with my best pictures. Obviously, with my worst pictures, I could be probably a fucking 6.5, 7. I don't look so good in this lighting. But realistically, I'm just saying, ChatGPT said you're a 10. No, it doesn't. No one gets a 10. Not even Brad Pitt got a fucking 10. Not even Matt Bomer got a 10. Not even, none of those dudes got 10s. I know because I've tried it. The highest they got was a 9.5, 9.6. And that was that famous supermodel in the 90s. He had long hair. Can't think of his name. He had blonde hair, extremely attractive man. He got 9.5. I don't even know his name, but he was a male supermodel in the 90s. So, not Hexam. It was a male supermodel. I just don't remember his name. Something, not Simmons. I don't know his fucking name. What was his name? I would think you guys would know. I don't even know his name. Fuck. Brian Simmons? I don't know what his name was. It's something. But the guy's at the top of the, not cheat code. That's new shit. This guy's a 1995 model, This isn't, Brad Pitt obviously is high up there, but Brad Pitt's like a 9.3 or whatever the hell they rated him. I'm talking about they rated this guy a 9.5 or 9.6. Just go online and type in male supermodels of the 90s, and you'll see he had long blonde hair, and he was I don't know, he was just one of the biggest of the 90s as far as supermodel, Yeah. I don't know who the fuck Dean Withers is, dude. I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about. Keep saying Dean Withers. It's like, I don't know who the hell it is, dude. No, it's not Adam Sandler. It's not Dean Withers. Are you fucking kidding me? Adam Sandler? Adam Sandler wouldn't be anywhere near a top dude. He's like average, man. In fact, I gave Adam Sandler a 5.5, because that's all he is. He's average. And that was his best when he looked young, not when he looks now. So yeah, ChatGPT is very accurate. I mean, you don't need to pay someone to tell you what you are. You can get it for free. And just remember, you have to be on the lookout. ChatGPT does have a free trial. If you do like 3 uploads, they kind of cap you at 3 uploads. So Jason Lewis, that's his fucking name. Yeah, he whooped my ass. Jason Lewis got a 9.6 or 9.5. He was so high up there on the rating scale. I was like, God dang, I got an 8.7 on a couple of mine. I think the very best I got was a 9.0. And which is really high, by the way. But it made me feel so terrible because I had a bunch of dudes that beat me. But they're all supermodels. Like Jordan Barrett got a 9.1 or 9.2. Brad Pitt got about the same. I think he got a 9.3 though. And then Chris Evans got like an 8.5, maybe a 9 on some of his best pictures. Jensen Ackles got around a 9, about the same as I did on my best photo, but he got mostly 9s. I didn't get 9s all the time. I averaged about an 8.5, so Jensen Ackles beat me on his average score. Paul Walker beat me for sure. He got at least a 9 on every fucking photo, pretty much, which I did not. My best I did, but not my average score is an 8.5. So yeah, if I go based off my 8.5, I mean that's very high, which is what I figured. I'm every bit of an 8, but I mean, you have Jason Lewis. He's a fucking 9.5. I mean, that guy just was another level, Paul Walker was better. Not much, but he was better. But he wasn't as attractive as Jason Lewis. I think that's pretty obvious. Jason Lewis was like, fuck. I mean, I already knew the guy was going to score high up there. But, it kind of made me feel like not so attractive. But, because I couldn't even get close to him. He had a pretty high score. But clavicular depends on him. I mean, he got like an 8.5 to a 9 with his new pictures, but his old photos, he was about like a 6 or so. He didn't look so good with his old photos. But he's fake. I mean, clavicular doesn't, he's a fake. He wears a lot of makeup. What you see is he doctors up his photos. So when you see photos of him, just remember that's not probably what he's going to look like in real life. So a lot of it's bullshit. You know, he's not going to show himself in bad lighting. My chat GPT said you're a 9.67. That's a bunch of bullshit. I'm not that high up there. I don't see how in the hell you got a 9.67. It's not possible. I'm not nowhere near a 9.5. But I'm definitely an 8 for sure. I can tell that. I can tell you that for a fact. I'm an 8 at least. I make most of the women's, squeamish when I take my shirt off. So yeah, I definitely still have it. I just don't. I'm not a top notch, supermodel type of dude. Yeah. I am in my prime. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't take my shirt off. Well, I gave you guys I just showed you a picture of me, what I looked with my shirt off, so it looked pretty damn good. Yeah, I looked amazing when I looked younger. I'd say I was less attractive, actually. Yeah. I was less attractive as a young guy. So, yeah. Anyways, that's just part of life. I'm getting tired. You got you back from perfection. No, not so much. Where are my views? I don't know. Restrictions. I got restrictions. People always fucking restricting me for something. I got 2 restrictions already. That's why you're not a 10. I didn't say I was a 10. I said I was an 8. Chat GPT averages me an 8.5. So, you can't go based off your best photo. You got to go based off your average. So yeah, your best photo doesn't mean a fucking thing. Yeah. And we got the same bitch calling me a mid. Okay. It's being nice to me? Okay. Well, wanted to give my dad about a 5, a 4.5 to a 5. Gave my Uncle Johnny a 3.5. So I'd say it's pretty accurate, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, my uncle and my dad don't look as good as me, so it's pretty obvious that it would rate them lower. Yeah. Well, I wanted to get an idea to see if it was, realistic or not, because I already kind of knew what my dad was, facially, like how his face looked, And, sure enough, it gave him below average to average, which is about right, because of his body weight. And my Uncle Johnny, he doesn't have any fucking teeth, really, so I didn't think it would give him a very good score. And sure enough, it gave him, well below average. So I was like, yeah, this is pretty fucking accurate, Most of those face rating apps, they're bullshit, but for some reason, ChatGPT is actually pretty damn accurate with assessing looks. If you take these mugshot people that have terrible mugshots, like with missing teeth, tattoos on the forehead, missing, bald people, the schneck dude that has a really thick neck. Or you take, Jeremy Meeks, the very attractive mugshot guy. He did very well, actually. He got over an 8 on that photo, which I expected. But I think he actually got a 9. I can't remember on that photo. But yeah, a lot of the other mugshots that were shitty looking, the ones that look like Beetlejuice, I mean, they got 1s, 2s, 3s. I mean, they did fucking terrible. Which is what you should expect of people that are genuinely ugly. I mean, ChatGPT did a really good job of, yeah, your PSL score is pretty damn low. Here's how you can improve it. I was like, how are you supposed to improve if you're a fucking 2, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these people, it's like, you're a 2. You can't improve it. I mean, you're way too down in the totem pole to improve your face if you're a 2. Especially when you're thin. I'm just, sometimes you can't go based off of what ChatGPT does. Because sometimes they're too nice, and it's like, dude, you just rated somebody a fucking 2. That's not being nice. That's being a prick, But it gives accurate numbers. It just tells you, hey, you could be more attractive. Oh, wow, I can go from a 2 to a 4. Well, a 4 is still below average. And it's optimistic about, oh, you can go to a 4. All you got to do is this, this, and this. It's like, really? I'm sure if I was really a 2, I wouldn't feel happy about someone telling me you could be a 4 someday. And here's how you got to do it, So ChatGPT is not all that good either. It's kind of like they're an asshole, but at the same token, at least they give you accurate numbers of where you stand in real life. So that's why I like using it. But just know if you use the free version, you only get 3 uploads before they want to charge you. So, yeah, just remember that. You only get 3 uploads. Yep. And you got to do the free trial bullshit, which is fun. Oh. God damn. Excuse me. Well, no, I'm not gonna pay for anything. Why would I pay to be rated? I mean, it's free. I just get the free trial. It's not that I can't afford it. I mean, I still have money left over from my mother, but I'm just not gonna spend an arm and a leg on. I have to ration my money since I don't have a job. Like, I don't think you guys understand, when you're broke or when you don't have a job, it's kind of hard to spend money you don't have. So, I'm not made out of money. Just because I have enough money to buy stuff doesn't mean I'm going to have money in, let's say, 6 months or 3 months. So I ration my money, now. That's all. I mean, you just have to ration your money. I used to have tens of thousands of dollars at my disposal, but that was when I was working and had a job. I refuse to get a job because I don't want a fucking job. I can go out there and panhandle and make pretty good money. It's not really hard to with the weather so nice right now, it's kind of hard not to want to go panhandle and make $100 in 2 hours. So I don't know. I don't find it a problem. And then my mom's giving me a nice chunk of change for Christmas, so yeah, I'm getting a bunch of money, so it'll last me until March. So I really don't have to worry about getting a job at least until March. And I'm also getting on disability, so it is what it is. Yeah. When am I gonna start degrading people? Not tonight. I'm not in the mood. I'm not sadistic today. I'm not in one of those moods. I'm just tired. Yeah. Is your mom a true Eve? What the fuck does that mean? Stupid. I don't know what you mean, dude. What's your disability? I have a bad back. I'll be getting on disability because of my spine. I got 2 or 3 discs out my spine, so yeah, I'll have to get on disability for that. Not that I want to, trust me, I really don't want to, but you get about $1,000 a month. Yeah, you get about $1,000 a month, and I can, I'll get that, plus I'll get my disability, and I'll get my food stamps, and I'll get my money from panhandling, so I'll be making at least $2,000 a month. So, you know, panhandling's not something you can rely on 100%. So it's nice to have that $1,000 extra from the government. So my dad told me you need to get on disability. He's like, you know, you can't hold down a job because you're ADD, you know, my attention deficit disorder. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. I need to get on that. So that's the plan. You know, I'm going to get on my, get on that, and go from there. Was your dad a true Adam before age pill? No, my dad was maybe an 8 in his prime. You know, when you look at how he looked back then, he was a conventionally attractive man. Even my mom, I think, went up to him. I believe she asked him out initially, so he was a good-looking guy. He kind of looked like Michael Landing in the House on the Prairie, Little House on the Prairie. Because I looked at my dad when he was 24, he had like a photo of him. I was like, holy shit, you look like that dude, Michael Landing on House on the Prairie. He looked almost like him. I was like, so my dad definitely had the ladies back then, I have no doubt, you know. Unfortunately, he doesn't look like that now, so, you know, but old age, it makes us look worse, you know. So yeah, I mean, he looked good, but he wasn't like Hollywood or anything like that. He wasn't like a 10 or anything, but he was definitely a, you know, a conventionally attractive man. So like he could pull down women left and right. Yeah, just like I can, you know. So it runs in the family, genetics wise, you know. Yeah, I got lucky in that department. My sister, not so much. She's average, unfortunately, but you know, it skips generations, and sometimes it skips, you know, siblings in general, you know. But my sister doesn't look as good as me, obviously, but that's okay. I mean, she just she's always been average. It's not bad, you know, being average, but you know, she expects more like any other woman, you know. She expects more out of, you know, life, but she doesn't have the pretty gene, you know, like I do. So it's part of life. My mother used to be very pretty. You know, she wasn't an 8. I would say she's probably a 7, 7.5. She was a good-looking woman. But I mean, I think my dad beat her on, you know, on the scale. I think he was a better-looking person, you know. So my mother, you know, I'm just saying, like, as far as when you rate your parents, it's kind of fucking weird, but yeah, I think my dad was the better looking one at one time, but then he got overweight and let himself go, so my mom became more attractive. But that's what a lot of dudes do. They let them fucking selves go and they become ugly when they get married. So, you know, my mom just kept her looks until she was about 35 and she started losing her looks. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Shit happens. You get old, dude. I mean, I've been able to hold my looks for longer. I mean, my mom was probably, like I said, 35. She started losing her looks. You know, I'm 34, so I maybe have another 5, 10 years. I'm probably going to start going downhill, you know.
Just saying, Just saying, I got a little longer, of my looks. I still look young. Yeah, for now. I thought you were 40 or something. Well, you're full of shit. What's your opinion on joking? None of your damn business. You shouldn't be asking a grown-ass man, what do I think about doing that? Come on, man. What do you think? Don't ask another man that question. That's crazy. I thought you were 55. No, I'm actually 34. Yeah, well, you don't ask another man about masturbating, please. I mean, that's just weird, Would you ever get a hair transplant? Yeah, if I had the money. I was just saying pipe down. Well, I'm not going to pipe down. I'm on here. If you don't like it, you can leave, but don't ask questions that are, very weird. That's a strange question to ask a stranger. Does ChatGPT talk you through it? No, you got to do it yourself. You just go on Google and you type in ChatGPT looks max, and you click on one of them, and you upload a photo or two. How come you look so good, but you only pull 5s and 6s? Because I'm an 8 out of 10. You didn't know that? If you're an 8 out of 10, you generally don't pull women on equal value. You go on a dating apps. When's the last time you've been on a dating app? You never really match as a man with women on your playing field because everybody's trying to shoot above their pay grade, right? Guys are trying to go for hotter women. Women are trying to go for the more attractive man. So you get a lot more ugly people or average people trying to get with a guy that's only an 8. That's just part of life. Attractive people, there's levels to attractiveness, guys. Just because I'm an 8 doesn't mean I'm going to get the hot women. I'm not saying I'm ugly. I'm certainly not. Obviously, I'm attractive, but if I was a 9 or a 10, I would be getting better looking females. That doesn't mean I can get, I do get women that are attractive. I just don't get predominantly women that are 8s or 9s or 10s. I get most of the women that are 5s and 6s. Do I get women that are 7s? Yes. 8s? Absolutely. But much above a 7 or an 8, no. A 9 or a 10 is going to be very hard for me to get. It's not easy to get a 9 or a 10. That's almost out of my league because I have no money. I'm broke. Remember, guys, I'm a fucking broke dude. So, but yeah, I would give myself a solid 8 out of 10. That's just common sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely every bit of a 7. Not 7, what did I say? Someone confused me on that. I was like, what? A 7? What kind of fucking bullshit is that? A 7 out of 10. That fucking hurt, you little fuck. Oh, boy. Do you think the black pill is real? A mid. That's that Bianca bitch. Why haven't I got rid of that bitch yet? She just keeps saying shit. You gotta go. Sometimes you gotta get rid of a cunt on this motherfucker. I mean, you just got him constantly in here. It's always a fucking 4s out of 10. Talking shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whenever you get a 4 or a dumb cunt talking stupid shit, you gotta throw him out. Especially a 4. I get a lot of fucking cunts that are 4s. They talk about stupid shit. Exactly. I mean, utter bullshit. When I get a 4, they gotta go. Alright, we gotta get off. It's gotta be restricted. I'm not getting banned on this motherfucker. Let's get off. I get a lot of hate, but I mean, you see, hate doesn't work. The hate doesn't, make me feel any less of myself as far as looks. You know, because I've been losing my hair for fucking years. I still look good. My teeth look like utter garbage, but they looked like utter garbage 10 years ago. They looked terrible in March when I had all the bitches fainting over me. Oh my God, Brad Love, you look like Leon Kennedy. We love you, Brad Love. You look like, you know, the next Brad Pitt, you know, and I had terrible looking teeth like I do now. My teeth look terrible. They haven't changed. My teeth were bad last year. They were bad 10 years ago. And yet I still have women fawning over me. So, you know, I'm old enough to know better than that. I don't read too much into the bullshit. No. You know, I looked bad last year too. Trust me. Trust me, I had a lot of dental appointments last year as well. So, yeah, Victor said he wants to box you. No, he didn't. I'm not boxing anybody. Okay? Especially a kid. What was he, 17? You can't get rid of me, Brad. It won't work. Do you sell your EBT? No, I do not sell my EBT. The Arizona streams were the best. Yeah, I know they were good, weren't they? I had bad teeth then. I'm telling you guys, my teeth were terrible. Didn't you guys see my teeth back in March? They're fucking horrible. Why are you so short? I'm 6'1". With shoes on, I'm 6'4". Yeah, shh, don't tell anybody though. I'm 6'4" with shoes on. I'm a mid? No, I'm not a mid. Okay. I love you. Okay, that's nice. Have you watched Bewitched? No, I don't watch that devil shit. What do we got here? Damn, how tall are you and your shoes? I said I'm 6'1" barefoot. I'm 6'4" or 6'5" with shoes on. Yeah. I wear lifts in my shoes, so that's why I'm a little taller than normal. But yeah, barefoot, I'm every bit of 6'1". Yep. Who's your favorite artist? What do you mean? What type of art are we talking about? You talking about music? What the hell does he say? How you fix your? How do I fix what? Do I wear heels? What do you think? I said I wear what the hell do you call those? What did I just say? They're inserts, shoe inserts. I wear shoe inserts. Absolutely mid. No, I'm not a mid. Are you 40? No, I'm 20. I'm not 20. I'm 34. I'm 34 years old. So, Brad, did you say you dress in women's clothing? When I was a teenager, yes. A long time ago. But there was a reason behind it. Always. There's always a reason for anything you do. He wears heels now. No, I don't. I don't wear high heels. What the fuck are you talking about? I wear inserts in my shoes. Called shoe inserts. You get them on Amazon for $10-15. They make you taller. That's why I buy inserts, because they make me taller. I don't have to go through fucking surgery to be taller. Like some people, they want to get taller and they want to do surgery. That's okay, but I'm not gonna, go through surgery to make myself taller and go through a lot of pain. I'll just cheat. You know what I'm saying? I'll put inserts in and be 4 inches taller. Not that I'm already 6'1" and already attractive, but I like to be taller. I mean, I think we all like to cheat a little bit and make ourselves taller than we really are, but that's life. You got to cheat sometimes to look better. Yeah. Okay, what we got? You look 25. Well, thank you. I know. You see, I'm every bit of a 7 now. Brad, I saw you in Venice. No, you didn't, Bella. You're bullshitting with me. Just like the other guy. Now, the other guy did see me in Venice. He wasn't lying. But you, Bella, I see you, and I know you're full of it, because if you saw me in Venice, well, how did you see me and the other guy? Well, you didn't. You're lying. But I don't see him in here right now, so yeah. And I'm going to get rid of your ass in a minute. Get a hair transplant. That's not my plans right now. I don't have any money. Insecurity, yeah, because I like to be 6'6", but I'm not. Now, am I tall enough to get laid? Absolutely. You don't really have height. Only goes so far. If you got good looks, I mean, you're good to go. You know, if you're 5'7" like Tom Cruise, you're gonna get laid. You don't need to be 6'1". I mean, it helps, but I mean, I like to be taller just because it's more dominant as a man. You know what I'm saying? Brad, you planning on getting your teeth fixed? Yeah, if I had the money. If I had the fucking money, I'd go get it done. I don't have the money, dude. What, do you think I don't know I need my teeth done? I've needed it done for 15, 20 years. My whole life, I've had teeth like this. Yes, I would like to have my teeth done. If you would give me some money, I could go get some teeth done. But let me guess, you don't have any for me. So no, I'm not going to get my teeth done because I don't have any money. And when I say I don't have any money, I mean I have money, I just don't have the type of money to get my teeth fixed for $20,000 or $10,000. I don't have the money to get braces. My mom isn't going to do it. Okay. Tom Cruise is an 8. Yeah, no, maybe at one time he was an 8. He's probably a 9 in his prime. Now he's probably a 6, the way he looks now. Back in the 90s, he was probably a 9. Back in the 80s, with terrible teeth, he was probably a 6. He didn't look so good. As a man, you know, he was up there with Brad Pitt. And that's why he got super famous, because he put a lot of money into his looks. I'm a 7, you're full of shit. No, he's a 6 now. Yeah, he's a 6 now. You guys don't know how to rate, and that's unfortunate, because as a man, I'm every bit of at least a 7, and that's a bare minimum in most people's books. But on average, I get about an 8. ChatGPT will confirm that. If you want to know how good you are, just go on Looks Maxing on ChatGPT. Upload 3 photos. It's free. And you'll get an idea of how attractive you are. I would advise you to take your good photos, your average photos, and your best photos, and to kind of get an idea of what you are. If you put your best photos first, you're going to get an unrealistic score, because you're using, you know, your best shots. And most motherfuckers, they don't look that good in person. You know, I don't. So you got to take your worst photos kind of and mix it with your best photos, and then you're going to get an average. And I score about an 8.5. So don't go based off of, like I said, if you want an accurate consensus of where you stand, ChatGPT does a very good job, but you can't be biased about it. You got to let them rate them, you know, for what you are. You ain't no 8.5. Well, ChatGPT thinks I am, so you got to go based off of ChatGPT. You know, I'm not the one that rates like they do. They have a very good, accurate score system going on. I mean, it's a black pill community thing. The black pill, you know, is pretty much what set that up. So I would say they know how to rate pretty damn good. Now, does that mean it's the end-all, be-all? No. Your looks don't change your personality. So if you're a total asshole, it's still going to be hard to keep a woman. You can fuck them, but actually maintaining a woman, that's going to be hard to do. Yeah. Exactly. Watch your mouth. Okay, that's nice to know. Age pill got you, my boy. Well, I'm getting older. What do you expect? My chat GPT said, You're full of shit. You just said I was a 9.67. Now you changed to 7.67. I got a really good memory, so I know you're the same person that said the other stuff before. Yeah, you would be a 10. I can't. Will you guys fucking quit? I can't read the comments, dude. You're going too quick. God damn, let me read them. Damn, you guys write too fast. You're just spitting stuff out. I can't read what I'm trying to see. God damn it. You're not above a 7. Yes, I am. We found a Grindr account. No. So many lies on here. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? See, when you guys talk to me like that, I already know you guys are so full of shit. When I hear you guys saying you're a mid, you're on Grindr. For one, I'm not on Grindr. I know I'm not on Grindr. I don't need to prove it to you guys, but I know for me, I'm not on Grindr. So when I hear people saying that, I know they're all bullshitting. So I can't trust the words you guys say. When you say I'm a mid, you're just trying to fucking hurt my feelings and tell me I'm ugly. Because I got so many people bolster up my looks and my, ego back in March and February and April. And now all of a sudden people want to, take down my ego, which isn't going to work. Just because I'm a racist, it's not going to work. I got to, use and abuse the system. And now I have to, reap the negativities. Well, that's okay, but I'm still attractive, irrespective of, what I did or said. I'm just as good looking as I was before. Just a little bit older. I'm 6 months older, so what? Who gives a shit? 6 months doesn't change that much. It just changes people's opinions. When you call people rainbows, at the N-word, things like that, you get a lot of hate. So I've garnered a lot of hate, but I still have the looks, and it's not doing me very well out here because I got a lot of haters in California. But back in Ohio, when I was there in September, I had a lot of people that were like, God damn, look at that dude. Well, it's like, because I don't really have a lot of people that know me back in Ohio. So in California, I made a lot of haters, unfortunately. That's why I don't really like it too well here. But in Ohio, there's not too many haters, so I can get away with, a lot of bullshit. I'm still an 8 out of 10 there. So, yeah, it's not so depressing there. Exactly. It's depressing living out in California because my looks don't get me anywhere anymore because a lot of people know that I'm the racist panhandler dude. So it's kind of hard to want to go anywhere and do anything with anybody because I know that, people think of me as a piece of shit out here. So in California, no, I wouldn't rate myself an 8 out of 10. But anywhere outside of, California where it matters, because California is just a bunch of fucking assholes, stuck up, ugly people that think they're actually attractive when they're not. Go to Florida, you'll see a lot of attractive women that are actually more humble, and you can actually fucking 8 out of 10, no problem there. But here in California, an 8 out of 10 wouldn't go with me. That's fine, but I can get attractive women in Miami like it's nothing. Because I'm very attractive down there. But that's another day, another story. But let's put it this way. I definitely can get very fanciful looking women down there. Yeah. A lot of women. But California's never been nice to me. And that's okay. California can suck a dick. Okay, what do we got here? Ego Max in the RV camper. That's right. No girl in Miami is getting with the guy. Well, the thing is, women in Miami don't know about my personality. In fact, no one knows. That whole debacle with putting me in the news about the panhandling shit. It didn't spread. California is the only state that really knows about what I did. So, I really don't have any power. I don't have any. They don't know who the fuck I am. Like, I can go anywhere I want. In Florida, Texas, and people will know who I am. and be like, oh, that's that racist, panhandling, hot dude that was put on the news and doesn't like rainbow people. They wouldn't know all that. And I like that because I'm able to get away with being me. So yeah, I fucked up California and I can't really get away with stuff now. And, I'm just some ugly dude now. That's fine. But, outside of California, when I eventually leave next year, I'll be getting tons of pussy again, thank God. I kind of miss being with attractive women. I mean, all I get here is just utter garbage, but that's another day, another time, another topic. But I just get used up women that are much lower than me because, again, my SMV is much lower in California. That's okay, but I won't be here much longer anyways. I'll be able to take advantage of my looks, like I've done before. Yeah, so just saying words. Exactly. It's bullshit, at the end of the day. It's all location. Location has everything to do with where you're a Chad, where you're not a Chad. I'm a Chad in Ohio. I'm a Chad in Florida. California, I'm not good. It's not good right now. No. It's not good. Yeah, but like I said, California is just a lot of stuck-up people with crazy egos. They think they're attractive and, they got purple hair. So, yeah, you're 500 pounds, girl, and you got purple hair. Nobody really, a guy like me doesn't want you. And they live in a trailer park too, but they don't have the looks, they don't have the body, which I do. I have both those things. I'm missing the money, but you understand what I'm saying. It's just, I'm dealing with people that aren't on par with me as far as looks. And a guy like myself doesn't want a woman that's 300 pounds and, with purple hair. I mean, come on. When I'm getting women that look like they're fucking models, you know what I'm saying? I was getting it. Not anymore. Because I've been in California for almost a year now. And California, like I said, it's even before I got put on the news, they're just assholes. People in general think they're more attractive than they really are. Much more so than general. So it's much harder to get a woman of equal caliber out in California than it is in Ohio, or you're less rare. Like an 8 out of 10 is so easy to come by in California, but in Miami, not so much. It's easier, but at least they're more grounded. Women they understand that they're less attractive than they really are. In fact, they're more humble down in Miami than they are in fucking LA. LA is just a bunch of, I don't want to say it. So yeah, no thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of humble people in a lot of the other states, so smashing pussies is really easy to do. Not here. It's a disgrace. I don't care if you're a 10. You're a guy that's a 10 out here is still going to be disgusted with the results he gets because women just are not humble out here, and even 5s think they're 10s. So just be ready. If you come to LA, it's trash. Yeah, it's utter garbage. You got to go where the women are humble, or at least more so than they are out here, less egotistical, less narcissistic, because you're going to get garbage. And yeah, it's a lot of garbage. Yeah. I wouldn't advise it. Why did you get on the news? I got put on the news because I panhandle. I beg for money. So panhandling just means you're a beggar. Okay? It means I hold a fucking cardboard sign and I ask people for money. They said, oh, he's hot. When do you see a hot panhandler on the side of the road asking people for money? You don't. And he's in Palm Springs. Let's put him on the news. He could be a model. And before you know it, I got put on the news. So that's the story. I would give you money. Exactly. A lot of people give me money because I'm very attractive. Just get a wife, dude. No. I'm not really looking for a woman. Not right now. No, not right now. Bro is so lazy. I wouldn't call me lazy. I would just say I'm disabled. I'm what you call disabled. I have a disability. Oh, I'm a good-looking disabled guy. I mean, what am I gonna say? I mean, sometimes you just have to, sometimes you got to do what you got to do in life. I'm disabled, and I'm in the process of actually getting on disability this time. So I should have in the next 3 months. I'll have about $1,000 a month. He got autism, never been diagnosed, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not autistic, so I think you guys should go back to La La Land, because I've never admitted to having anything like that. No. What's your disability? No, it's DID. I don't have multiple personality disorder, so you can go fuck yourself. Why do you ask for money? Just curious. Well, I'll be honest with you, because I don't have a job. And when you're broke and don't have a job, you got to have food, right? You got to have groceries, you got to have gas, you got to have air. That's free, but you know what I'm saying? You got to have all these things: water, shelter, and it costs money to support yourself. So if you don't have a job, who's giving you the money? Are you having sex for the money? Are you gambling? Are you winning money? Are you inheriting money? It's like, I didn't have all those options. So I went out there begging people for money. And that's what I did. Okay, someone said I was a mid-tier normie. That's okay. I get a lot of that. I could see if I was a mid-tier normie, that's kind of hitting it home, because you guys are trying to really hit me, with your average. It's like, because I know if you say low-tier normie, that's not going to work. You can't win with a low-tier. A low-tier normie means you're full of shit. You're just lying out your fucking ass. Because if I was 5 or a 2, then then you're fucking screwed. But you guys think you're doing a good job by calling me average and thinking it's going to work. I mean, it doesn't work. Even I call you on your bullshit. You'd have to be almost stupid to think that, I'm a low-tier normie or a mid-tier normie. I didn't get 20,000 followers, praising my looks because I was a fucking low-tier normie. Or even a mid-tier normie, for that matter. I mean, I had it because I was genuinely, unique. At least what they thought at the time, Until I came out and, said all the racist stuff and things like that. But, I mean, I definitely have the physique and the... people say my physique looks like shit. And it's like, dude, how come I get people that have better physiques than me compliment me? It's because I look amazing. It's because facially and physically, I am the total package. So that's why you get uglier guys that see me with their better physiques compliment me, because they wish they looked like me facially with their nice physique, but they don't. So yeah, when you look like a movie star, like I do, then you will get even good looking or average guys with, Ronnie Coleman-like physiques. Be like, damn, dude, you look amazing, keep at it. Because they're jealous that they look like a 6 or a 5. And their physique is, it's pushing them, it's keeping them, above, water. They're treading water, so to speak, because their physique isn't getting them pussy, it's more so, it's a bullshit. They get a lot of dudes after them, but I get women too, but it's mostly the face that gets you the pussy, not the physique. I don't know who said that, but physique gets you laid sometimes, but you got to have the facial aesthetics as well to get laid. So yeah, you're good looking when you got better physique looking dudes come up to you and say, damn, dude, you look amazing, good job, keep doing it. Yeah, then you're doing a good job. Let's see. Oh no, his mom's home. Not quite. You guys are funny. Is that your mommy? No, it's not my mommy. far from it, actually. Pennywise, yeah, I was actually just watching it. It's called Derry. Welcome to Derry. It's a good show. Oh, wow, we got a camera right there. What's that for? That's like a tripod. Got you a tripod. That's neat. Those are for actual cameras, though. Daddy's on Dental Max. Oh, you guys making fun of my teeth. I know. My teeth have been bad for 15. I got bad teeth. I've had bad teeth for years, guys.
I need one to put the phone.
Oh, yeah, one of those tripods, yeah.
This is for the expensive phone.
Oh,
It's
nice.
on top of here. Flips on top of there. But I need the adapter for the phone.
You found out in the trash, huh?
No, I found it in the mountains.
Oh,
It was just there.
nice.
Come on, bro, don't close the door. Found it in the mountains.
Oh, let's see. Okay, what's your favorite movie? I don't have one. There's a lot of movies that I like to watch. Tom Welling. I would say I'm better looking than Tom Welling is now. Remember, Tom Welling's almost 50 years old. If you're comparing me to prime Tom Welling, he whoops my butt. But, you know, like now, yeah, he doesn't look so good anymore. What you mumbling about, man? You good? You sick? Couldn't understand what you say. Something about your towel? Where'd you guys go, John?
We just went to the laundromat.
Oh, I thought you went to the mountains. What is he talking about?
We went to the lake up there.
Oh, you went to the lake. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how the hell did you go to the mountains if it's the laundromat?
The lake wasn't that far off.
He just found it there? Really? How'd you like going to the lake? It was a nice day, right?
Yes, it was.
That's nice. You see any pretty women there?
No,
No? You weren't really looking, were you?
there wasn't.
Oh, there really wasn't anything
Wasn't
there.
enough people.
Oh.
Kidding.
Hmm. You kind of give me narcissistic vibes, but I could be wrong. Okay, that's nice. Why is your mom's voice so deep? That's my uncle. It's not my mother. It's my Uncle Johnny. What the fuck is wrong with these people? What did you eat today, Brad? It's none of your business. Where's your dad and mom? Well, my dad is here. My mom's in Ohio. She lives in Ohio. What is your mewing tick? I don't mew. I don't. If you see me mewing, I don't actually mew like, that, like most people are. Yeah, baby. You know, I mean, I don't do any of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll mew right there. You guys, his voice. Yeah, Jesse's thoughts on. It's giving a pack a day. I don't smoke. Unfortunately, fortunately, I should say I don't. No. Watch it, buddy. Wrap it up. My dad's long lost friend now. What's your opinion on peptides? I don't take them. Like I told you before, don't buy those. If you buy Greg Doucette's peptides, you're doing yourself a big disservice. He got big because he took the juice. He didn't get big for not taking it. He got big for the juice. The juice is what makes you big. What do I think about Clavicular? He's got a natural physique. He didn't really work really hard for it. I worked hard for my physique. He put in maybe 6 months to a year to get a physique like that. To get a physique like mine, 6% body fat, and the way I look, it's going to take years. His is not so much. Clav isn't natural. Well, I have a natural physique, and I look better, physically than he does. if you look at my physique versus his is just he's forced it, too quick, and that's not. If you want to have a physique, he has a nice physique, but it's definitely not on par with mine. He's probably pressing about 12, percent, 14% body fat. It's good, but compared to me, it doesn't impress me because I have a low body fat. I mean, I'm like 6%. Last time I checked, I was 6.4%, 6.5. It's low. So, I put a lot of effort and work into maintaining this low body fat. It's not easy to do. Also, being low body fat with big, arms. I have 17-inch arms with a 28, 29-inch waist, depending on the day. Sometimes I eat a lot of food, so I can't really talk. I have that going on back behind me. But, sometimes I got a bigger waist because I eat a lot of food. Yeah, we got a lot of mumbling going on back there. A lot of mumbling going on. Gotta take our meds again. What do we got here? Why do you look better on live than your videos? Beavis and Butthead, I get you when you say Beavis and Butthead. I get the reference to what you're talking about, and you're 100% right. Yeah. Oh Lord. That reminds me, I like to watch Beavis and Butthead on Paramount. One of these days I'm going to get Paramount. I like Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's kind of stupid at the same time. Who looks better, you or Clav? Facially, it's about a tie. Physically, I beat him. He's got, his physique is, like I said, less than a year old. I mean, as far as, he seems like he's put less than a year into his physique. You can tell when someone's put a lot of time into their physique. He hasn't put a lot of time into the physique. He's got a, under par physique for just my opinion. You train MMA or boxing? No, people think I should. I used to box for a little while, but not anymore. I used to do Taekwondo as well. Long time ago. Clav's build looks uncanny. Exactly. He looks like he's it's just everything he does. He's taking shortcuts to look good, and there's no shortcuts to bodybuilding, unfortunately. It's a very hard, long road to look good. They all tell you that. If you want to look really big, then you're going to have to juice, but
If you bodybuilding, you got to choose that.
exactly. Like, if you just want to look good, and have an awesome physique.
If you want to compete, you got to go kill yourself.
Yeah, you don't. If you want to look like me, you got to put in years of natural bodybuilding, which, you'll look good, but you're never going to be a competition ready or anything like that.
Unless you're on the roids.
But you can look amazing, But if you want to look like Clavicular, he
Michael Hearn, he's on.
He just has a beach body. He doesn't have, a bodybuilder looking body. I mean, I almost look like a bodybuilder. I'm just not really big enough, I got the aesthetics. I mean, you can definitely see all the veins and the striations, which is really good. But, like, he's 12, 14% body fat, so he doesn't have that bodybuilder physique. I eat a lot of, my food. I'm able to look like this because of the way I eat, but most people, it takes a lot of training. It's very physically hard for a lot of people to maintain this body fat percentage. It's very hard to do that.
What's your towel?
Brad, I am a 7.5 out of 8
Bring that stuff in.
and pool girls in my league. That's nice. What do you think about Sam Sulek? Sam Sulek is on juice, and he looks bad, in my opinion. I don't look up to guys like that.
Bring your towels.
And he's young. He's, 20 years old? He's a joke. He's telling other people to buy his stuff and do what he does to look like
You
him.
want for the
It's unfortunate, you know. You don't need to do what Sam Sulek does to look as good as him, you know. I mean, if you want to look big, yeah, you do. But
Over here.
if you want to look like me, you definitely don't have to do that. You know, unfortunately. So don't listen to that goofball. He's clowning around on you. You got a lot of clowns in bodybuilding. A lot of snake salesmen like Greg just said. They sell you stuff that doesn't work. Don't buy it.
Bring the towels in here, bro.
Yeah, snake salesman. Greg Doucette's a big one. He's one of the biggest I like to talk about. He's a big snake salesman. Opinions on clavicular. I already told you what I thought about him. I think he's naive. He needs to grow up some more before he does stupid stuff. He's not all there, you know. He's got issues. You know, you shouldn't have to bone smash to look good. I've never done anything. I've never thought of anything like that. I'm naturally good looking. If you want to have a better physique, a better aesthetic, you know, like this, all you got to do is cut the body fat percentage.
On my chairs. My chair.
Okay, put him on the chair.
Most of you have over 10% body fat.
Put him on the costume.
You need to get sub 10%, and you can have a nice jawline, you know, that goes, you know, it's sucked in like that. You don't got to put a lot of work into it. Yeah, you guys don't realize, but if you get below 10%, you're going to have a nice jaw. I know, you don't believe me, you think I'm lying, but if you lose the body fat, I swear to you, your physique will look, your jawline will be more impressive than it is now. I know, because same thing happened to me.
Put my socks up there, bro. Blue.
I'm not below 10%. Oh, yes, I am.
Blue ones.
Oh, yes, I am.
Right.
I'm every bit of 6.5%. I'm at 6.5% body fat. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm very low. He is 6. I'm 6.5%. Give or take, maybe 7. Might be 7% now. I checked a month ago, so probably a little higher now. So what? Not much. I mainly stay around 6 to 7%.
Put my socks up there. Let's go. Put them up here. Blue, then red.
Did you just say 6 or 7?
What else you got in
I said I stay between a 6% body fat range to a 7% body fat range.
You know where they go.
You know, I used to be about 8 to 10, but I kind of, you
You know how
know,
the shirt goes?
went a little harder.
Goes in a drawer.
I changed my eating habits a little bit, so I was able to drop from 8 to 10 down to 6 to 7%. I've been as low as 5%. You know, I looked even better physically, but it's just, you know, you're eating all lean meat. There's no fatty foods whatsoever. At 5%, I was just eating like really lean meat, like 98%, 97%. Now I eat mostly 85%. I maintain my body fat. Yeah.
Put that trunk, this one in the
That goes
middle door.
in the middle door.
What? You know, I don't know anything about a 6 or a 7. I'm just telling you, body fat. Don't misconstrue what I said about 6'7". This isn't the 67 we're talking about, you know, that you youngins like to say, which I have no idea what the hell you guys mean by 67, you know. But when I say 6 to 7%, I'm talking about body fat, not an arbitrary number that you guys like to spout off, because it's just nonsensical. I don't know what you guys mean by it. Is it a prank? Is it, I don't know what you mean by it. 67. I don't know. A lot of it's millennials, Generation Xers, you know, middle-aged, you know, people. We don't know what the hell you're talking about. We hear you saying 67. We don't know what the fuck you mean. I'm 34. Even Johnny wouldn't even know what you're talking about if you said 67. He'd be like, "What the hell do you mean by that?" It means it makes no sense to me. Like, yeah. So, just grow up a little bit. That's all I got to say. A lot of quacking going on over there.
Hey, bro, tell these
Are you okay? I'm very okay. Just a little crazy right now, but ow, my foot. Did you get me a water too? I'm kidding. It's like, you don't drink cold water. That's right, I don't. SpongeBob's a big guy. Pants okay. Yeah, my pants are good. What'd you say? He wants to know what you got for him.
Open freezer, sir.
I know you like that Salisbury steak, Johnny. I know you do.
How many dinners we got left?
How many what?
Dinners. I know we got 3 steaks left.
Get you a lasagna or something. You got
We got 2
lasagna?
steaks left.
No?
4 steaks left.
What you got up there then? Why does he talk like that? That's just unfortunate. I know.
You got one of
Part the
these?
deal.
What?
You got one of these?
Let me see. What is that?
It's
It's like green beans, a brownie, and
Oh, that's
what is that? Cut of chicken or something?
no, that's not He-Man. What is that?
Is that Hungry Man?
Hungry Man? You got a Hungry Man's.
Him eat that.
Oh, he does.
Brother eat that in the crisis.
Hungry Man's is good. TV dinners. What's going on up there? Well, they're about ready to eat. That's what happens when people get hungry. All right, guys. You kind of remind me of Sawyer from Lost. Wasn't he middle-aged when he was in that movie, that TV show? He was like 40, I think. I'm close to that age. Yeah. Yeah, Sawyer from Lost. That Ian Somerhalder.
Get you something. Let's go.
Ian Somerhalder was also in that, but he was young. He was like 20, I think, in that. What you getting? You getting Salisbury steak? I know you love that
See what you
Salisbury
got.
steak. He gets the same thing.
Okay. Get the electric ready.
I know Johnny loves the Salisbury steak. Mashed potatoes and corn. Where'd you go to eat today, John? Oh, I just went to Wendy's? Oh. Wendy's, yeah. I'm overstimulated. Have you ever, Johnny? Wendy's, yeah, we went to Wendy's. What we got here?
Come on, bro.
Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Yeah, you just gotta plug it in. There you go. You plugged it in right. Thank you, John. Sometimes you gotta tell him. Is John good? Yeah, he's good. He's just making some dinner for us. Yeah. His dinner, I should say, not mine. I gotta make mine later. Damn it. Ow, it hurt. It really hurt. I hurt my elbow. You ever stub your elbow and you're like, ow? Hit your funny bone? But why can't I look like that, man? I don't know why you can't, but ow, that really hurt, dude. Thank you for the donations. Now we got some people that are nice to me. I appreciate that. I guess staying in here long enough gets donations. I have to stay in longer now. Oh. There's scared? Why are you scared? I didn't do anything. Why would you be scared? I didn't try to scare you. I mean, sometimes I do. I give you that Pennywise face. And I try to scare you guys with teeth, you know. Got some scary looking teeth. Which is funny. I'm gonna get me some veneers. Probably spend $100 on some veneers or something. I might get some. I like to change my teeth up. Yeah. But not those Pennywise veneers. I'm not talking about the ones that make me look like a monster. I'm talking about normal looking teeth. You know, it's much cheaper spending a couple $100 on fake teeth than 10,000 on braces. You know. Yeah. It's not like I can put dentures in. I got teeth, so I gotta put something over top of teeth. You know. I can't understand what you said there. I got stuff popping up on my screen. Brad, how is Venice Beach this time of year? It's okay. It's okay, actually. Yeah, someone said they saw me at Venice Beach earlier, and I was like, really? I was like, because we were there a couple days ago. Wednesday. And someone said they saw me, and I was like, okay, that's kind of strange, you know.
Yeah.
Brad, get into acting. Thank you. I shouldn't I? But yeah, I had told that person, I was like, I thought they were stalking me. I was like, how would you know I was at Venice Beach? And this was like a couple days ago. I didn't tell them I was in Venice Beach. And they were like, yeah, we saw Brad in Venice Beach. I was like, how? They were there. Yeah, I normally don't tell you guys when I go to the beach. And that's just, you should have known that, but this person did. That's the thing about being Brad Love, you know, some people know who I am still, because I'm in California, so anywhere I go, I get people that sometimes recognize me, unfortunately. Mostly haters, though, that recognize me, but, yeah. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm surviving. It's almost Christmas, so doing pretty good, actually. How much do I make on Cash App? I don't make much anymore. I barely make anything. In fact, I haven't got anything on Cash App probably for 2 months, 3 months. It's been a while. People just don't really donate to me anymore. Kind of fell off, so to speak. People just don't really donate. Man.
Muscle Beach, Venice.
Yeah, I got those photos, yeah. Maybe because you said all that stuff. Yeah, probably. I think that had a lot to do with it.
Yo, bro. See, bro.
Yeah, what you eat, butter?
You gonna eat, bro?
Chopped Central. I'm not chopped. I'm
How
not
much
chopped.
food we got left?
You
You gotta buy more?
Huh?
You gotta buy more food?
We gonna watch The Grinch, Johnny? You wanna watch The Grinch? The Grinch Pinch? The Grinch Pinch. Not, he didn't say the B word, he said pinch. Yeah. Oh, man. No, we're good. We don't need to watch that right now. We're good. Oh, just hit the home button if you want to go back. Yeah, that's it. Hit the home
Well,
button.
I gotta find a piece for it. What's the name of it? Gotta have a name on it.
There you go, the home button right there. There you go. I'll take you out of there.
What's the name of it?
Brad, you're a good 8. Why do you only pull 4s?
No,
I don't pull all
Give Billy
fours.
the bag.
I get 5s and 6s.
Hand it to
Oh,
me.
you can throw that garbage out, John.
Hand it to me.
I don't want that. No, I don't want that
I
bag.
don't have. There's 2 pieces to it. Hand me one at a time.
Yeah, I don't need that bag.
It's got a name on it. Has to.
Yeah, I don't need that bag.
Where does it stay on there?
I am 34. Oh, excuse me.
Can't read that?
It says UB
It's like a tripod.
size.
Yeah, that's a tripod, John.
Size.
They use that for like, you know, streaming on their phones. Like if you're gonna go live or something.
Not this.
No, we'd have to figure out what piece we need for that. If you want to do something like that.
Come on, bro.
Those are nice. They're kind of expensive though.
I have a
Wonder why someone
Let's
threw that
really see
on.
what we need.
But yeah, I'll look at it shortly when I'm down here with the live.
Put that over here with Billy. Billy can look it up.
Those are nice to have. They can put your phone on it, and
Come on here. This goes
you
like
can take that with you to the gym and stream on it. And, yeah, they're nice.
goes like this. That'll be a fitting.
I don't have a stroke over there now. You good? Damascus? Okay, there you go. Alright. Trailer full of goblins. Aren't you just a bed full of roses, aren't you? Sounds like a golem in the back. That's not nice. Come on now. Why won't you say it? Say what? Do I wear high heels? Come on, what kind of question is that? No, I don't wear high heels.
And you gotta put this.
Told you I put in those,
like that.
make myself taller with shoe inserts that make you taller.
I can't get the thing out.
Yeah,
You got that expensive camera.
you might, yeah. Especially like if you have an iPhone for that too, you know.
I don't know how you. Got the cement attachment.
You have to take a picture of it and then reverse image search it to see what connectors would need for
I
it.
know this here, it's pretty tall. Your bag, bag that you carry, to hold this.
Appreciate that gift so much.
How tall it is.
Do I believe in God? Absolutely, 100%. Thank you for asking. Brad, baby, how are you? I'm doing pretty good today, actually. Brad, when one of you farts, oh, that's funny. If we fart, we fart. What kind of question is that? Like, yeah, it just happens, man. You got 3 guys live together. It's a crazy question. Is that your boy? Not my uncle. Like, we just heard one, you know. It's my uncle. It's a nice tripod. Yeah, it goes it's pretty long. That thing be every bit of 6 foot. I could put that on a tripod with my phone and just, I like that. That's cool.
Come on, bro, get over here and help me out. Pull the other one. Loosen it up. Loosen it up. Just pull it. No. You never get a tripod? I can't believe this. 65, there you go.
There you
Tighten it
go.
up.
Would I ever join the military?
Put it on the ground.
No, I wouldn't join.
There you go.
Yeah, see, John, you can put a phone on that sucker. With the phone, that's about 5.5 with the at least with the tripod.
60 inches, man.
And you put the phone on top. Yeah, that'd be.
I'm 6'2.5".
Yeah, John, you put your phone on that, you'd look good, wouldn't you?
Hold the phone up there.
Wouldn't that, Johnny? There's like a little device that goes on the top right there that will hold the phone.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, we gotta purchase that
They
piece.
left the damn thing. I don't know why. It was like just like that.
So it will if you buy that extra device
Well, it
for
means
it.
something, maybe, but right.
What is that noise? Yeah, I think you know what that
Hold it
is.
up. Hold it up, huh? You can't do it. It's real simple.
push it stuff.
Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. You're gonna do damage.
You push it.
Love that, man. Chat. I bit my inner cheek last night. I got like a
No,
cold
no,
sore
no, no,
right
no, I
here.
ain't done.
I sharp my
You do it
tooth.
right. Do the other one. You didn't finish the other one. You didn't finish them. They're not done. They're not done. No, stop. Do the other two first. They gotta go in further. No, they didn't do it. You didn't do it right. Start from the bottom up.
That one goes in.
All right, got one more. Do the other one. No.
This is already.
No, you're doing the first two. Leave the tall one alone. Leave that alone. Do the other two first.
Or he did them.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, you didn't. Push it in.
I already did.
No, you didn't. God damn it.
I did.
Pull them both up. Pull them up.
See, look.
Pull them up. Oh, are you retarded?
This goes up. See that one? It's already up.
Put the other one in. The other one goes forward.
That
Goes
already
all the
went
way in.
in. That already went in.
Give me the goddamn thing. Jesus Christ. Come on, give me. I gotta do the damn thing.
See, this goes in.
Give it to me.
Then this goes in. Yeah.
Wrong. Hand it to me and I'll show you.
I'll wash it. Wash this.
Look, I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna show you one time. Let's see if you can do it.